Walt Disney was a quiet, reserved man who had no close friends outside his immediate family. His work was his life. Walter Elias Disney was born on December the 5th, 1901. His parents already had 3 children, so Walt was to be raised in an atmosphere of hard work and tight purse strings. His father travelled the Midwest seeking success at some kind of work. In 1906 he bought a farm in Missouri. As a child, Walt Disney displayed the talent which would later bring him fame. He grabbed a tar brush and began drawing on the walls of the barn. His father severely punished him for this display of artistic talent. The farm failed, and his father bought a newspaper delivery service in Kansas City. Walt and his brother Roy had to get up every morning at 3:30 to deliver the newspapers. In winter, the snow was often waist-deep. Walt remained in Kansas City to finish his school year, when his family moved back to Chicago in 1917. At that time, Walt was a regular contributor of drawings to the school paper, The Voice. In 1918, Roy Disney joined the Navy. Meanwhile, Walt enlisted in the Red Cross and served as a driver during the last year of World War I in France. After the war, he went to Kansas City and got his first job with a commercial art studio. It didn't last long, but it was there that Walt met Ub Iwerks, another young artist, and together they formed their own commercial art company. Disney abandoned this to take a job with the Kansas City Film Ad Company, and before long, Iwerks was working there too. At night, the 2 men worked on their own cartoons for the Newman Theatre. In this rare glimpse, we see the young Walt Disney preparing one of the commercials. They were so successful that Disney was able to make a series of fairy tale cartoons which included Puss in Boots. The series of fairy tales was successful, but the company went broke. Determined to start all over again, Disney got financial help from his brother and set up in his uncle's garage. A breakthrough was made with the series Alice in Cartoonland, live action with cartoon characters. The Alice series was replaced by Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, but he was not lucky. Charles Mitts, who owned the copyright to the name Oswald, proposed a revised contract with which Disney violently disagreed. On the train returning from his angry encounter with Mitts, Walt Disney is said to have conceived the idea of Mickey Mouse. Mortimer was his first choice, but Mrs. Disney thought that Mortimer was too pompous for a cartoon animal. So his name was changed to Mickey. The first 2 cartoons to feature Mickey were both silent, and before they could be released, sound came to films with the jazz singer. Disney then decided to add sound to the 3rd Mickey film, Steamboat Willie. Mickey was a box office smash, and a seemingly endless string of Mickey Mouse cartoons was a steady source of income for the Disney studios.